Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning in my Hobonichi weeks for the week of February 11th through the 17th. So I got a lot of positive feedback on my spread from last week, which was this one. And here you can see it's a little bit more filled out and I've tracked a lot of stuff. I'm actually doing pretty good on my to-do list. I mean, it's Sunday, so I still have some stuff to finish up, but I think I can get it done. So I'm going to continue with the mostly ink spread and then just add in one little tiny bottom washi at the very bottom. It's going to be more or less the same. I'm going to shift some lines over and add maybe a little bit more to my tracking. Since I'm not doing progress reports this week, I'm probably going to shift what my focus is, but it'll kind of be similar. I'm really excited about this spread because I'm going to be using these kind of colors and this washi. So this washi, it is a washi that you would need to purchase online. So the shop is Fox and Cactus, and they just have some really adorable, like kind of cartoony style washi. And so here is this cat one, which I just really think is super cute, and it's very spring, and I know it's not spring at all yet. At least not where I am in Boston, but I like to imagine. And the ink colors that I'm going to be using, I'm using Tombow dual brush pens, but you could use any sort of like water-based, or yeah, I would say water-based marker. So this kind of lavenderish color is 673. The kind of lime spring green is 173, and this kind of more pinkish one is 723. And they do have names if you go on the official Tombow like website or places that sell Tombow, but I don't know what those color names are. I'm going to continue using the Pilot G-Tech C4 and the 0.4 as my pen to write things down, like actually like write in my to-do lists and things that need to be done. And then for the outlining, I'm going to use the same pens that I used last week, which are these Pentel Arts Hybrid Technica pens, and I'm going to be using either the 0.3 or the 0.4 millimeter tip. And then the last thing that I'm going to be bringing into this is, what was the last thing I was, the larger pen tip to do this more stylized writing. And then this is the same pen that I was using last week. Here's what the pen looks like. This is the Pentel Sign Brush pen. I think it's a flexible tip, but I'm not quite sure. There's the English. Pentel Sign Pen. All right. It's kind of gray with a, like, it's a gray pen body with a kind of sparkly finish on it. All right, so let me just take a quick look at my monthly. And let's see, so this week I have, so Monday is LED, meaning like where I work, we have no classes, but Tuesday is the first day of the term. And then I have a hair appointment at 2:30 on the 9th, and then also on the 9th at 9 a.m. I have an active recovery foam rolling, and that's through the Bar Method in Boston. So I'm excited to go to that. This is something that I had signed up for a few weeks prior for an earlier session, like earlier in the in January, and then didn't realize that I needed to actually sign up for the class. Like I had paid for it separately, but didn't realize I needed to sign up. And then when I got there, the spots were all full. So this time I paid for it and I signed up. So hopefully everything will be fine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So there are parts that I might speed up and just add to music because I think I mentioned this before, but I wanted to try this Oh, I put it in my previous video as kind of like an add-in, but last time it took me close to an hour to do this. I'm hoping it doesn't take as long since I know all the lines now, but I don't really think anybody wants to watch an hour-long video of me creating a spread in a Hobonichi weeks. That to me doesn't really make sense. So there are parts of it that I might speed up once I come in to kind of explain a little bit more and kind of fill out my day. Then I will jump back in and not speed it up. So anyway, here we go, speeding it up to music as I do the outlining of the boxes and laying down all the, I guess, just the general layout. I'm back, and I just realized that when I was talking at the very beginning of the video, I said the 11th through the 17th, but I am totally wrong with that. It's the 4th through the 10th. That's this coming week. I was doing a little bit of pre-planning in some other, in my Erin Condren, and I had just finished doing a little bit of pre-planning for the 11th through the 17th, which is why I got confused. So far, I am not liking this as much, and I think it's because of this darker pink color. I thought that it would fit with the, it was the closest Tombow marker I had that fit this kind of bright pink, but I think that this is a little bit too bright and highlighter-ish. But otherwise, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to, I think the other thing was that I had filled in these, I put the S's in before I actually colored in the color. That is probably going to bleed. All right, I'm still gonna do it. Let's see, I wanna use the lighter lavender color. So here is what the completed spread looks like, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it in right now. All right, here is one final look at my finished spread. So as you can see, I don't have a whole lot planned at the beginning of the week. It is Chinese New Year on Tuesday, I believe. So I just wanted to mark that, but we're really doing a lot of the celebration the weekend after. And then I do have a couple things going on in the weekend. So up at this top box here, I'm going to be uploading or including any social media or YouTube related stuff I have. The second box is going to be what my exercise is, tracking water, just a check mark or X if I am spending anything that day or not. And then this empty box here will be the time that I wake up and the time that I go to bed, kind of like this one here. So that's the side. And then here I have my top 3. I'll do my to-do list with squares. I am trying to focus on a job search, so I just wanted to do some like really kind of focus on what I need to do for my job search, and then my trackers, which again will just be check marks, similar to down here. So I thought that I would take some of the, I had maintaining meal plan and vitamins over here on this side, but I went ahead and moved it over here so that way I could give myself more space in the important things that need to be done, and then also a little bit more space for the social media, YouTube, and then exercise. So that's what it looks like. Again, I kind of think this pink is a little bit out of place. I might try to use a gray Tombow to just kind of darken it up. I have no idea how that's going to look, so I'll have to play around with it, but I just don't have the gray with me right now, so I'm not going to do it on camera. But other than that, I'm okay with how it looks. I think it's got a little bit smudgy with some of the ink. I had a little bit of smearing and just kind of not letting things dry, which is why I actually use this when I'm doing my outline as a straight edge, because it's long enough to cover the entire page. I don't have to move it. Like for this one, I have to move it up a little bit. So I like that this is a longer straight edge, and then I also use this as a hand guard a little bit, you might have seen, to try and avoid smudging when possible. And now that I'm completed with the spread, I'll actually use it if I'm writing, especially on this side, because this is where all the bulk is, then I'll use it to fill in what I need to here, and I'll use it as a like a dashboard behind it, so that way the paper lies flat. So that's how I use this. I use it in a lot of different ways. I know someone commented on that the other day, and I didn't realize that I used it so differently from people. So anyway, here it is. So I hope that you guys, well, guys, girls, everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you in the comments and see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.